Hey, you guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a truly chilling topic: serial killers who seemingly vanished into thin air. It's like something out of a horror movie, right? One minute, they're terrorizing communities, leaving a trail of fear and unanswered questions, and the next, poof, gone. These cases are some of the most perplexing in criminal history, and they continue to fascinate and frighten us to this day. So, grab your beverage of choice, maybe a blanket if you get easily spooked, and let's unravel the mysteries of three serial killers who disappeared without a trace. Okay, so first up is the Zodiac Killer. This name alone sends chills down the spine of anyone familiar with true crime. This case is like legendary in the true crime world. It's one of those stories that has captivated the public's imagination for decades. The Zodiac terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 70s, claiming responsibility for 5 murders, though he boasted of many more. His reign of terror left an indelible mark on the region. What makes this case so bizarre, aside from the brutality, are the cryptic messages the Zodiac sent to newspapers. These weren't just any letters, they were filled with taunts and threats. These ciphers, filled with symbols and codes, taunted authorities and fueled public hysteria. They were like puzzles that dared anyone to solve them, adding a layer of psychological warfare to his crimes. Some of the ciphers have been cracked, revealing chilling details, but others remain unsolved to this day. The unsolved ciphers continue to baffle cryptologists and amateur sleuths alike. And then, just as suddenly as he appeared, the Zodiac went silent. It was as if he vanished into thin air, leaving everyone in suspense. No more letters, no more confirmed victims. The abrupt end to his communications only deepened the mystery. Did he die? Did he move on to a new hunting ground? Did he just get bored? We don't know. Theories abound, but concrete answers are elusive. The mystery surrounding the Zodiac's identity and disappearance continues to haunt us decades later. It's a puzzle that seems to have no end. There are countless theories, suspects, and potential breakthroughs, but nothing concrete. Each new piece of evidence seems to raise more questions than it answers. It's a rabbit hole you can fall down for days, trust me. The more you dig, the more complex and bewildering it becomes. One popular theory links the Zodiac to the unsolved murder of Sherry Jo Bates in Riverside, California. This connection has intrigued many investigators over the years. The similarities in the cases are striking, but the connection has never been definitively proven. It's another tantalizing thread in the Zodiac's web of mystery. The Zodiac case is a true enigma, a puzzle with missing pieces that may never be found. It's a haunting reminder of the limits of our understanding. It's a chilling reminder of how easily someone can disappear, leaving behind a legacy of fear and unanswered questions. The Zodiac's ability to evade capture is both terrifying and fascinating. The Zodiac's haunts, his ciphers, his very existence, continue to fuel speculation and inspire countless books, documentaries, and even movies. His story has become a part of our cultural fabric. It's a case that grips you, doesn't it? The more you learn, the more you want to know. The idea of someone so cunning, so elusive, just vanishing into the shadows, it's terrifying. It's the stuff of nightmares. And the fact that we may never know the truth is even more unsettling. The unknown is a powerful force. The Zodiac Killer remains a chilling example of a criminal mastermind who outsmarted the system and disappeared without a trace. His legacy is a testament to the dark side of human ingenuity. His legacy is one of fear, mystery, and enduring fascination. The Zodiac Killer will forever be a part of true crime lore. So, what do you guys think? Do you have any theories about the Zodiac? Let me know in the comments below. Your insights might just add a new dimension to this enduring mystery. I always love hearing your thoughts. Your perspectives often shed new light on these dark tales. Okay, moving on to our next vanished villain. Stay tuned for another chilling tale. Alright, next up is Israel Keyes, a name that sends shivers down my spine. This guy was different. He wasn't just another criminal. He was a calculated predator who operated under the radar for years. He was methodical, meticulous, and utterly terrifying. His attention to detail was almost obsessive, making him one of the most dangerous criminals in recent history. Keyes was a serial killer who operated across the United States, committing a series of burglaries, robberies, rapes, and murders. His crimes were not confined to one area, making it difficult for authorities to connect the dots. What sets Keyes apart is his meticulous planning and his ability to evade capture for years. He was a ghost, moving silently and leaving little trace behind. He would travel vast distances, burying kill kits, caches of weapons and supplies, in remote locations, ready for his next attack. These kits were hidden years in advance, showcasing his long-term planning. He would abduct his victims, often from their own homes, and transport them to these pre-prepared sites. The level of premeditation involved is chilling, as he had everything planned down to the smallest detail. It's chilling to think about the level of premeditation involved. He was always one step ahead, making it nearly impossible for law enforcement to catch him. Keyes was eventually caught in 2012 after using a victim's debit card. This small mistake was his downfall, leading to his arrest and the unraveling of his dark secrets. However, even in custody, Keyes remained an enigma. He was cooperative yet cryptic, revealing just enough to keep investigators on edge. He confessed to several murders, but authorities believe he was responsible for many more. His true victim count remains unknown, adding to the mystery surrounding his case. He provided cryptic clues and tantalizing details, but he also withheld information, taking secrets to his grave. His notes were a mix of ramblings and calculated hints, leaving investigators puzzled. And then, before he could reveal the full extent of his crimes, Keyes committed suicide in his prison cell. His death left many questions unanswered, frustrating those who sought justice for his victims. He left behind a series of rambling notes and drawings, but no clear answers. Did he have accomplices? Were there more victims out there? His death left a void that may never be filled. Were there more victims out there? We may never know. The families of the missing continue to search for answers, haunted by the possibility that their loved ones fell prey to Keyes. Keyes' case is a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface. He was a master of disguise, blending into society while harboring a sinister secret. He was a predator who blended in seamlessly, a wolf in sheep's clothing. His ability to appear normal while committing heinous acts is what makes his story so terrifying. His ability to evade capture for so long is a testament to his cunning and his meticulous planning. He was always one step ahead, making it difficult for authorities to catch up. The fact that he took his secrets to the grave is both frustrating and terrifying. It leaves a sense of unfinished business, a story without a clear ending. It leaves us with a sense of unease, knowing that there are unanswered questions, unsolved crimes, and potentially more victims out there. The full extent of his actions may never be known. Keyes' case is a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the chilling reality that evil can exist anywhere, even in the most unexpected places. His story serves as a warning to always be aware of our surroundings. His story is a dark chapter in true crime history, a story that continues to haunt us with its unanswered questions and its chilling implications. The legacy of his crimes will not be easily forgotten. It's a case that reminds us that monsters are real, and sometimes they vanish without a trace, leaving behind a trail of devastation and unanswered questions. The mystery of Israel Keyes continues to captivate and terrify. What are your thoughts on Israel Keyes? Let me know in the comments. Your insights and theories could help shed light on this dark and twisted case. Chapter 3. The Monster of Florence, a Reign of Terror. Finally, let's talk about the Monster of Florence, a case that has baffled Italian authorities for decades. This case is not just a story of gruesome murders, but also a tale of investigative missteps and societal fear. Between 1968 and 1985, this elusive killer terrorized the countryside around Florence, Italy, claiming the lives of at least 16 people, mostly couples parked in secluded areas. These were not random acts of violence, but calculated, cold-blooded murders that left the community in a state of perpetual fear. The monster's modus operandi was brutal and disturbing. He would strike in the dead of night, ensuring that his victims were isolated and vulnerable. He would often mutilate his female victims, earning him the grim moniker Il Mostro. The sheer brutality of these acts shocked even the most seasoned investigators. The investigation into the Monster of Florence was plagued by false leads, red herrings, and conflicting theories. Detectives found themselves chasing shadows, with each new clue leading to more questions than answers. Several suspects were arrested and even convicted, but many believe the true killer remains at large. The judicial system seemed unable to pin down the elusive monster, adding to the public's frustration and fear. The case is shrouded in mystery, with whispers of satanic cults, secret societies, and cover-ups. These theories, while sensational, added layers of complexity to an already convoluted investigation. Was the monster a lone wolf, or was he part of a larger organization? The idea that he might have had accomplices or was protected by powerful entities only deepened the enigma. Did he die, or did he simply disappear? The answers remain elusive. Some believe he met a violent end, while others think he might still be out there, blending into society. The Monster of Florence case is a chilling example of how a serial killer can terrorize a community for years, leaving behind a legacy of fear and unanswered questions. The psychological scars left on the community are as deep as the physical wounds inflicted on the victims. The brutality of the crimes, the lack of a definitive suspect, and the enduring mystery surrounding the case continue to fascinate and horrify true crime enthusiasts to this day. Books, documentaries, and countless articles have been dedicated to unraveling this dark tale. The Monster of Florence remains a chilling enigma, a ghost that haunts the Tuscan countryside. His story is a grim reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most picturesque settings. His reign of terror may have ended, but the questions surrounding his identity and his fate continue to linger. The case remains open, a haunting puzzle that refuses to be solved. It's a case that reminds us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we never catch. The fear of the unknown can be more paralyzing than the fear of the known. What do you think happened to the Monster of Florence? Could he still be out there, or is he just a ghost story now? Share your theories in the comments below. Your insights might just shed new light on this enduring mystery. So there you have it, 3 chilling cases of serial killers who vanished without a trace. These stories are a reminder of the darkness that can exist in the world and the enduring mystery that surrounds some of the most perplexing crimes in history. The Zodiac, Israel Keys, and the Monster of Florence, 3 names that evoke fear, fascination, and a profound sense of unease. What happened to them? Where did they go? These are questions that may never be answered, but the search for the truth continues, and the hope remains that one day, the mysteries surrounding these vanished killers will finally be solved. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more true crime content. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!